Skyrim, the quest No Stone Unturned, the locations of the stones of Barenziah, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so we've got the first 14 stones and now we're on the last 10. So, like I was mentioning, as I'm progressing through the stones, any related quests for the areas that I'm doing, I'll try to get in as well, like the Pine Watch where we had to get the silver modes and that kind of thing. So coming up in a little bit is the Blackbriar Meadery, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Actually, it's the Blackbriar Lounge, excuse me.
What can I do for you?
Anyway, at the Treasury House over in Markarth, you just walk up in here, talk to the lady. You may have to use some sneak, or I do believe we have to lockpick a door up here.
I have records I need to tend to.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right.
Like, save the game, can't hurt. Anything goes south, you could always reload it. Okay, so that takes care of our number 15 stone. Okay, so with this one, we need to get into the museum, and the guy to the straight ahead down that way, if you walk in the door over to the left, he's got some quests for you to go down into the Dwemer area a little bit. There was like a big spider that was kind of blocking the way. You deal with that, and to be honest with you, I can't remember exactly, but at some point he'll give you the key for this door. But I just came in here, got past the guards, got through the door, and if these guys catch you, they are going to get hostile to you, so...
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means Dwarven Museum. Lost race of people that built this city.
Okay, so the first time I just got in front of the guards, got up here.
It's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel.
This time I went up there, I talked to him, and then just walked past him, and then went into sneak mode, and he's like, well, he ain't watching me, so I'm going in the door. Okay, so just pay attention to these guards and their rotation, and you shouldn't have any problem getting past them. Okay, sir, that's our number 16. Okay, the Blackbriar Lounge, there's a gentleman in the bar over in Riften. He asked you to come out here to get a horse. And so I went ahead and activated that quest because I believe there's no other reason to ever come back to this lounge. case you just haven't been in the area and you feel like killing the mercenaries up here to loot the place. But prior to that, there's no other reason to be basically out here. So I went down in the cellar. I think I got the deed to the horse or something or other, but I believe upstairs in the master bedroom is where the stone is, so
Nothing here after
come on in here and kill everybody and then get up to your collectible. So guys just chilling, thinking about things, and
Told him just to hand over the gold. Is someone there?
it's like that. Is that an arrow that just went past my head?
I cannot best you. No!
Okay, so right over there is the next stone. Go ahead and loot the place and grab your stone. Okay, so if you feel like getting the quest done, head over to Riften. It's the bar that's kind of right in the center of town there. This dude will ask you to go get frostbite or something like that. Anyway, our next stone's up here in the palace.
I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
No, come to gloat, have we? Poke fun of the Jarl's youngest son.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So you, what? Fetch the mead?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Okay, this keep is a very big place. Looking at the outside, you wouldn't know it, but there's a quest from the Winterhold College, something about books in this place. And I tried cutting it up a little bit. I left a little bit in there, but it is very long up in here. You start down in the basement, and you're basically fighting your way through this whole thing. And then at the very end is the person that left the college, and she's a little bit of a bitch, so I take it upon myself to put her out of her misery. So okay, although it's cut up, I believe you're kind of getting the gist of how you work your way through this. As you can see, there's plenty of booby traps in here. And there's plenty of people to be dealt with as well, so. I believe they were kidnapping vampires and experimenting on them or something. I don't know. Anyway, just keep working your way through the area. You're going to come along these jail cells that have got a guy in it, and he asks you to free him, and you do so. And I think the other cells have got some wolves in it that you can open up and kill if you feel like it. Okay, so after that's done, if you want to help them out, help them out.
What was that?
Alright, so I killed the wolves and got him out. And he asked if he could follow. You're like, nah, I'm good. I can do this without you. Okay, as you progress down the path, there's like some necromancers down here practicing their fire spells or something. Just go ahead and take them out and then continue on the path. Okay, so down here there's like a book on a pedestal, but there's, as you can see, the skeletons are popping up out of the coffins or whatever, and you take them out. There's the book, and then go ahead and continue on the path here. Okay, so when you continue on up in here, go ahead and kill everybody, get your book. Alright, so when you continue through the path here, and then you got this little area, you got one of those frost things there, take him out. There's some other people, take them out. And there's our next stone up here where the enchantment table is, the alchemy table. I believe there's a forge over there as well. So that's our number 19 stone. Okay, so we're over in Whiterun and over at Yarvasker's, the companions. Go in and then head down to the living quarters. One thing about Skyrim, there's no shortage of loading doors. So anyway, you saw that my level's up to level 36 now. Okay, this guy is most likely standing right in front of you, but again, the stone is not a red steel item, so you can just pick it up and it's all good.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Okay, so there's our number 20.
I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you.
Okay, so from here, we basically just head out of the companions and head over to the
Thieves Guild guards us.
Hall of the Dead. Head down into the Catacombs where our next stone is going to be. You walk in, you talk to the guy, he's got a mini quest for you. Basically, he lost something down there. You got to go down there anyway, so he's like, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll kill whatever skeletons are walking around or whatever. This guy has not been down here. It's like, who's putting the candles up down here and lighting them and all that kind of stuff? And there's our next stone. Okay, so over to Winterhold and up in the Archmages Quarters, I think it is. That's where we need to go. Okay, he's always in there, and there is a lot of good stuff in there. Potions, ingredients, and our next stone. And he's talking to this douchebag elf in here.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
There it is. That's our number 22. Okay, so our next one is north of Winterhold, up on the water's edge, off to the, I guess, the west of the Winterhold here. I have not been there yet, so it's not on the map. So it's like the Hobbs Cave is right there, and then the island right north of it is also the home of the last stone. So I do believe that some of the redoable quests will take you back down into this cave. Okay, so work your way in, and then I guess it'd be like your center pivot point here. You got that gate that's kind of locked there. So from there you just take the path. I believe if you were looking straight ahead you saw the gate with the bars there. If you went to the left, this path, eventually you're gonna come down. This guy's got himself a little crib down in the pit here. And I don't know what the hell's going on with my arrows here. You're like, well, okay. I mean, it looks like a pretty clear shot, but anyway, take him out. So by this time I've been able to craft myself up some amity weapons, and they're pretty nice. Okay, so this is going to be our 23rd stone. Alright, so as soon as you walk out and you can see the structure over there, that's where we're headed. And I do believe that some quests will take you up here, but I don't have anything active at this time, so I'm just heading up there to go get my stone. Okay, so just keep working your way down. Okay, so right there behind the altar chair is a door. I believe I went off down the other path and looked around. But anyway, behind this door is going to be the home of our next stone. I don't know, was the ghost sleeping? Like, okay. Alright, so that's the home of our last stone. And then from here we're going to get over and see Vex and see what's up. Okay, number 24. Okay, so before you can reap the benefits of these stones, we got to go find the Mask of Barenziah.
Unbelievable. You must be the first person to set eyes on all 24 of them and, well, the last 2 eras. When I told you the set had to be complete, I left out a small detail. I honestly didn't think you'd ever get this far. If the stones were remounted on the crown, it would be of great benefit to the Thieves' Guild. Not exactly. The crown is what the guild calls a paragon, an object that enhances our thieving abilities. At least that's what I'm told it does. There hasn't been a paragon in this guild for hundreds of years. I have it on good authority that the crown is within Tolvald's cave, dropped by a Dwemer caravan leaving Morrowind long ago. If you could bring it back, we could restore the paragon and reap its benefits. If we want to stay on top in Skyrim, the guild needs that paragon back. Without it, we're just a bunch of petty thieves.
Okay, so from this point on, it's actually like it's a quest now. There'll be a marker up on the map where to go, and then the marker will be there as you progress through the caves where we got to go. And we're going to get into that in the next video.